interesting decision. The pitch really looks like there'll be something early for the bowlers, but the captain's asking the openers to get the pads on.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Caught, straightforward enough catch by deep square leg. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? The field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Wow, that's missed a lot. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the university end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Misses everything. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. Wide square leg. Could be four.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter. And a great shot off the back foot. Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot. And that has raced to the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Caught, and that's stuck. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Well, that's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Nearly gets the edge. Kumar with a great delivery there. Gets that away.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well. And a beautiful shot that just raced away. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, great shot.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
Another strong over by the batters. Some great shot making and running between the wickets.
the helicopter shot. Didn't quite pull it off, but should get a single. Incredible. What a grab. Great catch at mid-on. Fantastic stuff.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Got that away nicely.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will he reply?
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Tripathi, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
End of the over. 20 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 43 for 3.
Oh, this is world-class stuff. They're seeing the ball like a watermelon at the moment.
Doesn't beat the infield. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. There could be a couple if they hustle. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's out. Caught. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Drilled that one away.
A textbook back foot shot. Anyone would be proud of that. It just flies to the boundary.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Pinged off the bat.
Just perfection. A magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary.
Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
25 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 87 for 5. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That was just a massive shot. Middled it, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
And gone. Brilliant cat.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
For the Chennai Super Kings.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Really playing all their shots that over, very expensive. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs to be on target.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Gone! Gully with an easy catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
7 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 7 for 7.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Jadeja goes large again. 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
You give that much width, and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
And again, this shot is the best of the collection. 3 maximums in a row, and the bowler is looking completely rattled.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely and starting to really build this innings.
This is in the air again. Clears the fielder, and that is 3 off 3. It's raining maximums. Absolute carnage.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Got to get the length right, the line right. It was all wrong. Crashed away for 4.
Couldn't get it through the field. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Pandya, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Saw that early. No one's catching that. That's a great shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Misses everything. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Oh, what a shot. Absolutely drilled over point, if you don't mind. And that'll be 6. Rode the bounce beautifully for that shot.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
Gone. Great catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
They've looked threatening, but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves, having gotten out after a start.
Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Patirana taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. No. Terrible shot. Onto that early. That could be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Pinged off the bat.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Needs a dot ball.
Great shot.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Jadeja, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
A nice sweep shot that finds the fielder at square leg.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Dale needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Wow, that's missed the lot. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Sharma, the left armour, is the new bowler from the press box end. Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Go through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Nearly gets the edge. Sharma with a great delivery there. And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnerships. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Straight to the fielder. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, through the gap. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. The Super King has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Edge, but it drops safely. End of the over, 6 off it. The Crowns are 6 for none. The left arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. Drilled that one away. Good pick up, big chance. Smacks that away through the gap. They've gone up here. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Perfectly timed. Over the Crowns, 16 for none.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing it. Shoulders, arms, and through to the wicketkeeper. Bit of shape on the way through. Salt happy just to watch it go by.
Patirana to full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
Got their weight forward, the head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Glanced away nicely, but fine leg. This could be out. And taken a deep fine leg. Didn't have to do too much. He's held onto a straightforward catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. And they've taken a good catch. A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Got that away nicely. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Ahmed from the university end. Beats the field with a great shot. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Four runs added in the over. The Crowns, 32 for 1. Great shot through the gap.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary. Livingston has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Was quick onto that in the infield. Patirana will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
End of the fifth in the power play. The run rate's looking good at the moment, but they're falling behind the required rate. One of these two might need to go for it in the last over of the power play.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
Some adjustments to the field.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the press box end. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Nicked it. The Super King with a massive shout. Gone. Fine catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
End of the over. 3 off it. The Crowns, 49 for 3. Ahmed from the University end. Jadeja, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the University end. Doesn't beat the infield. Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged, unplayable. That's a confident appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock. He's got their tail up.
Three runs added in that over. The Crowns, 52 for 4.
Required run rate is climbing. They're hovering around 6 to 7 and over. They need to start taking some risks.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Got that away nicely. Power and precision in that shot. Good fielding out in the boundary. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Track. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Edge, but it drops safely. Jadeja with a huge appeal. Got fine catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Jadeja has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they work the ball around nicely.
It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Misses everything. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Sharma looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Ashwin has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
Well, there is a saying, you can't direct the wind, but you can change your sails. It might be time to accelerate if they want to have a chance still.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Can't get that outside the ring field. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Out. That is catch of the series. Second with a one-handed dive. And out. What a great catch. Diving away and plucked it with one hand.
Really getting into the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Couldn't get it through the field. Well, the bowlers have got on top now. They've really slowed down this run rate. Ashwin from the press box end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Ashwin ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Edge, amazing delivery. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Brilliant shot there. Wow, that's missed the lot. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Dubé comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed. They're a good option to continue tying these batters down. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Brilliant diving stop. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? The bowlers with good line and length in the last few overs really building the pressure. Ravindra, the spinner, coming into the attack. No, terrible shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. The bowlers have really tightened up their line and length. Good work. Dubé from the press box end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right.